Albert W. Vance Jr. was born in Cincinnati, Ohio on September 18, 1918. His father, Albert Sr., immigrated from Hanover, Germany at the age of 22 and was involved in making or selling beer all his life. His mother, Alma Willie, was the daughter of Swiss immigrants. Their son, Albert Jr., started learning about the beverage business at an early age by helping out at his father's tavern, Mozart's. After graduating from Western Hills High School, Al attended UC, where he earned a BA degree in economics in 1941. He attended law school at UC, but World War II interrupted those plans. Vance joined the Navy and rose quickly through the ranks. By the end of the war, he was the commander of a destroyer, the USS Wells. He continued his distinguished naval career in the Navy Reserves until 1978, when he retired as a captain. Al married his high school sweetheart, Esther, in 1945. The Vances have 2 children, 4 grandchildren, and 2 great-grandchildren. At the end of the war, Vance returned home to Dayton and helped his father build Heidelberg in both Cincinnati and Dayton. Al's father started the company in 1938 as a Dayton, Ohio delivery branch of the Heidelberg Brewery in Covington, Kentucky. But it was Al's aggressive and innovative approach to business that made it grow into one of Ohio's largest wholesalers. Heidelberg's big break came in 1959, when Gussie Busch sold Al the rights of Anheuser-Busch products in Cincinnati for only $27,000, half of the asking price. At that time, Budweiser was selling only 98,000 cases a year in Cincinnati. Last year, Heidelberg sold approximately 8 million cases in Cincinnati and Dayton. Today, they are one of Ohio's largest beer and wine distributors, with operations in Cincinnati, Akron, Dayton, Toledo, and Columbus. Last year, Heidelberg's sales figures were in excess of $250 million. In 1980, he was even named Wholesaler of the Year by Time magazine. Al has also been a spokesperson for the industry with local, state, and federal legislators. He has served in a variety of positions in the industry, including president of the Wine and Spirits Wholesalers of America. His other business ventures included ownership of an Oldsmobile dealership, 3 restaurants, various real estate holdings, and ownership of several radio stations in Ohio and Colorado, including WNOP, the infamous jazz ark that bobbed on the Ohio River. Vance served on the boards of directors of Sorg Printing Company and Central Trust Bank. He also served on the boards of the UC Foundation, WGUC-FM, Contemporary Art Center, and Playhouse in the Park, to name a few. Al Vance is just as well known for his generosity and giving back to the community that's been so good to him. The Vance Theater Center at Playhouse in the Park is named after Al's father, due to Al's fundraising efforts and contributions there since the 70s. He received the Lifetime Achievement Award in 1989 from the Post Corbett Awards in recognition of all of his support of the arts in Cincinnati. In 1989, Al Vance Jr. also received an honorary doctorate degree from UC. Vance's generous financial contributions include Metrobot, a 26-foot-tall electronic sculpture given to Cincinnati's Contemporary Art Center in honor of the city's 1988 bicentennial. He gave $1.5 million to UC's medical school. And he contributed $5 million to the UC Medical Center to complete the financing of the $40 million Vance Center, which just celebrated its grand opening last week. Albert W. Vance Jr. is well known throughout the U.S. for his distinguished career in the beer and wine industry. He has freely shared his treasure with what he treasures: jazz, contemporary arts, education, theater, and people.